here with Alison, and Alison has kindly offered to just show us some very gentle exercises on the reformer to give you a bit of an idea of how the reformer works and how we can use the reformer to just do some warm-up exercises for the legs. So I'm just going to go through with you how to start off on the reformer to get yourself into a good position, and then we're just going to do a few little basic exercises to work on the legs, work on a little bit of a warm-up. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, perfect position, we want our feet about hip distance apart and just the heels on the bar. Lovely. So from here, again, we want to take the knees about the same distance, so we've got a nice gap and the knees are lined up with the hip joints. So one of them finds that neutral position through our lower back. So if you just gently rock the pelvis, think about just rocking the tailbone up and down, feel what happens to the tailbone. So you'll feel it come up towards the ceiling, down towards the springs, and I want you to find neutral position where your tailbone sort of almost lengthens towards the opposite wall. Yep. Okay. From here then, I'm going to get you to place your hand just on your lower ribs. I'm just going to get you to take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just let the ribs just relax down. Just think about sinking into the reformer. Lovely. Lengthen the arms down. And then we're just going to try just gentle breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just getting the air down into the base of the lungs. From here, just relax the arms down onto the reformer, widen the collarbones, and just think about lengthening through the neck. I'm just going to just get you to bring the chin very slightly down. Lovely. Okay? Are you comfortable before we start? Yes. Okay, so I've just put you on 2.5 springs, so that's just a good sort of starting position just to get you warmed up. So we're going to just very gently, when you're ready, keeping that position, taking a breath in before you start, and as you breathe out, pushing through those heels, lengthening the carriage away, and then bringing the carriage back. Okay, so breathing out to lengthen, lovely, breathing in to return. And you're looking for a nice smooth movement, so as you come up and down on the carriage, you're controlling that movement. So from here, I'm going to get you to go perfect movement, just a little bit quicker. Okay, so you're going to breathe out to lengthen, breathe in to return, breathe out to lengthen, carriage. So this time we're going to do a little bit of a stretch through the back of the legs. So it's exactly the same exercise, but we're going to hold that position with the carriage lengthened, and then as you breathe out, I'm going to need you to drop both heels into the bar and then come up onto the toes. So we're just trying to get the back of the leg a little bit of a stretch. So again, just starting, we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we lengthen, hold it there. On your next breath out, just let those heels come under the bar, so you're going to drop down, lovely, and then you're going to come up onto the toes, let the knees bend, and close the carriage, so we're just going to come back, lovely. Okay, this time we'll do 2 heel drops, so same exercise, we're going to breathe out to lengthen, in to hold, out to let the heels drop, in to come onto the toes, and again, out to let the heels drop, in to come onto the toes, let the knees bend, and let the carriage come back. Fantastic. Okay. So the last thing we're going to do is very similar, but we're going to get one heel to drop and then change. And what we're looking for with this is keeping that control around the pelvis so we don't get wiggly hips. Okay? So exactly the same thing. Stay in starting position. As you breathe out, lengthen the carriage away. Breathe in just to hold that position. And then as you breathe out, let one knee bend, one heel drop under the bar. Lovely. And then we're going to change. So this one we breathe in and we breathe out. So we're just breathing in and out to change. Lovely. And what we're watching is keeping that lovely control through the pelvis. Fantastic. And if you want a little extra challenge, you could add the arms in. So as one heel drops, the arm comes up, and then we change. And then we're thinking about controlling through the rib cage as well, making sure that we don't let those ribs pop up towards the ceiling. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the arms float down, let the knees bend, let the carriage fully close. And then from there you can just bring the legs into the chest and give yourself a little hug. Lovely.